Alright everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal Legacy. Hope everyone's doing well. You want to say hi to everyone, Nina? Give them a little boop. Bippity boppity boop. I gotcha. Go on. Give me a little boop, Nina. Go say hi. A little bap. Little beep. Alright. Close enough, Nina. Close enough. Excuse me. Alright. We give you an inch, Nina. You take a mile, huh? Okay. Yeah, now I gotta adjust it for here. That's alright, Nina. My little saboteur. You wanna lay down? Yeah? No? Maybe so? Atta girl. Alright. So we're gonna go take out Team Rocket. We're gonna kick them out of here because they're messing with our radio station. I can't farm Buena points for rare candies. Those joiks. But I did catch a couple of Pokemon. Literally just 3 because I forgot to catch more. In the off chance we want to use them. We found Swinub. We got Skarmory and Donphan. That's pretty much it. While I was grinding Murkrow and some other Pokemon. I know I wasn't gonna level up Espeon, but then everyone was like around 36, and I'm like, you know, when does Espeon learn Psychic? 36. All right, I'll get her to. I'll get him to 36. Get that psychic move. So before we move on, let's go read some Pokedex entries for Swinub, Skarmory, and Donphan. Once I find them. Swinub, the pig Pokemon. It uses the tip of its nose to dig for food. Its nose is so tough that even frozen ground poses no problem. Donphan, the armor Pokemon. Because this Pokemon's skin is so tough, a normal attack won't even leave a scratch on it. And then Skarmory, the armor bird Pokemon. The feathers that it sheds are very sharp. It is said that people once used the feathers as swords. I mean, I believe it. What are you doing, Nina? Come here. Why are you biting the HDMI cable? Why are you doing that? Because you do whatever you want, that's why. You can do whatever you want. Just, yeah. Keep that not aimed at me. Or else she'll throw a little right at me. She's known to do those. She'll just walk past me, and then you're just silent, but deadly. Oh yeah, it's also nighttime. I figured I'd switch it to nighttime so you guys can see how Buena's password works. Alright, let's go to Goldenrod City and commence with this Team Rocket radio tower arc, because this might be the stream, like the whole thing, all of it. And if we're lucky, we can go do the Blackthorn City gym. But, you know, we'll see. Yeah, this is a... I don't hate it, but it's a long one. It really is. And it's like, we just fought Team Rocket. We went through a gym, and now we gotta go fight Team Rocket again. Right? I mean, lucky for us, we went to Blackthorn City first to unlock it. But normally that's what it would be. Yeah. You do Mahogany Gym last. So you go through the warehouse or the hideout. You beat Team Rocket. You beat the gym, and it's like, oh, Team Rocket took over the tower. You should probably do something about it. And then you come on down and, you know, fight Team Rocket again. And it's like, I just beat you guys up. We gotta do it again? Like, there's no breathing room. It's not like in Gen 1 where you go to the casino. Finally. Lane Trap, how's it going? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. It's not like Gen 1 where you go to the Celadon Game Corner underground, take on Team Rocket. You go do a bunch of other stuff, and then you go to Silph Co to fight Team Rocket again. There's at least some stuff you can do before, you know, getting back in there. Here, the most you'll do is go to Blackthorn City, and then come over here, which is what we did. And the other thing is, most notably in vanilla, this is a vanilla problem. Yeah, they're all like in the mid-20s when you get here. Or mid-late 20s. And your Pokemon are pretty much around this level. And it's like, this sucks. You're barely getting anything for your Pokemons. Any experience. And then by the time you get to fight Claire, you know, you're barely hitting 40. And then you get to the Elite Four and it's like, maybe 45? And then there's no more trainers and all the wild Pokemon are in the 30s. And it's like, this sucks. But here it's not so bad. As you notice in Crystal Legacy, we've had no problem with the level curve. Besides the occasional, oh, I think we're under-leveled, or at around the level. Even with all the, even with the Lucky Egg. Then again, we have been swapping them around for new Pokemon this late in the game. Like Murkrow and Chinchou / Lantern. So that really held us back against Price. But we pulled off a victory somehow. Now I'm hoping that by the time we finish here, which I think we will. Now we're like in the mid-30s, some late 30s. I think we'll be fine. As long as we get to like 40-ish, by the time we get to Claire, we'll be A-okay. Yeah, no one expects the double kick Espeon. I don't know why you baton passed. It was a very bold strat. It did not pay off. And now you're back for another double kick. It's interesting. Oh, we gotta be careful with the Pokemon here. BT dubs. Coughing, Voltorb, wheezing, and Electrode. Because at this point they can all blow up at a moment's notice. And I don't know if any of them have golems, Geodudes. Which, if they do, we should also be careful of those. They will also blow up. Oh man, Gligar is a cool Pokemon. It really is. The funny thing about Gligar is a lot of people think it's poison flying because of the color. What are you doing, Nina? Where are you going? Come over here. Come here. The flying part is correct. However, it's not poison. It's ground flying. It's a very interesting combination. It's a really good one too. Well, you know, for the most part. Ice will bring it down quite a bit. It's 4 times weak. But for someone that's... Some people also still will forget also that Gligar is ground flying. I like that it's one of the Pokemon that got an evolution for Gen 4 with Gliscor. Gliscor is a cool Pokemon. You look at that thing, it's like, yeah, that's definitely ground flying. It just looks like it. Yeah, we don't care about the grunts. They're just like, Team Rocket was big 3 years ago. Now we're here to make a comeback. And it's like, okay. And then we just whoop all their butts. It's like, don't call it a comeback, because it wasn't. You try to come back with a bang, you went out like a fizzle. Right, Nina? Buck. Yeah, even if I kept Espeon at, well, Psybeam would be doing the damage. Might not be one-shotting, but I feel like maybe we get close to Psychic. And then it'd be doing all the damage. Alright, so after this we'll give Espeon a break. Once he hits 40. Start having other Pokemon, you know, get the experience. Trying to think who would be great to have. Probably Lantern or Quagsire. Quagsire's got Ice Punch, so Quagsire would help out with some of Claire's Dragon Pokemon. Oh, I had it set to Psychic. Well, that's gonna come back to bite me because I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. Lantern or Quagsire would be nice because Quagsire's got... sorry, I'm also trying to make sure Nina doesn't try to sabotage anything. Because that's what she likes to do. Hey, King, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We're doing good. We're just taking on Team Rocket. You know, just handling a nuisance right now. But we're doing good. How about you? How about you, King? How have you been? Hopefully you've been well. I was trying to keep Nina from sabotaging, because that's what she likes to do. Sabotage. How you doing, Nina? So, as always, guys, I'm fighting 2 bosses. The game, whatever's happening in the game, and Nina. Always Nina. Right? There's battling the biological warfare going on in your house. The little one brought back the flu or something from school. Ah. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, King. Hopefully everyone feels better soon. That's the thing with the little ones with school. Once someone gets sick at school, it's like a virus. It just spreads everywhere, and then it goes to the home. And then pretty soon we gotta bomb Raccoon City. I mean, yeah, we gotta bomb Raccoon City. It's another outbreak. They hate us because they ain't us. They hate us because they ain't us. Stop saying that. They hate us because they ain't us. It's true. They feel terrible, you're fine so far. Yeah, and then once they're fine, it's gonna hit you like a truck. Gonna wake up in the morning. Yeah. Shit. And then it's over. Alright, 39 is fine. Espeon will get some experience naturally. I'm sure we'll have to swap them in. That Quagsire gets some levels. There'll be no sympathy left for them. They survived, so should I. You'll get no sympathy from me. Great Aether! And then, you know, you win. Because Ike's Final Smash is really good. Brothership is really good. Ah man, Brothership was a really great game. I really hope we get a... Damn! What was that, like 5 HP? He survived. That's something. Yeah, Minimize did not do anything. I really hope we get another Mario and Luigi game soon. Because that game was really good. I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, I was so excited when that game was announced. I dropped everything that I planned on doing that year just to play the Mario and Luigi RPGs right before the game came out. It was the best. Yeah, because we got through all the ones I wanted to do right before the game came out. So that was nice. I don't know how much time we had in between. I'll have to look back at the VODs from back then. Yeah, but Brothership was really good. Definitely would recommend it. I do hope we get another one soon. Or you know what, just another one. That's all I want. Another one. I will miss when it was all sprites though on the Game Boy Advance, and then the DS were pretty nice graphics. But I miss the GBA sprites. Those are nice. But I liked how everything looked in Brothership. That was a really good looking game too. Hold up, Nina wants to step out. Let me just earthquake this thing. Yeah, since Nina can't sabotage anymore, she's like, I'm out of here. Lisa's also playing, because it's technically her game, and you playing it made her get back into her game, so you're sharing now. What happened? No more Pokemon? I don't want to play Pokemon ZA anymore. I want to play Brothership. And you're like, okay. Yeah, Quagsire's good. I do like all of the new things they had. So some of the boss fights were tough later in the game. But one thing I did wish it did differently, which is just adding a thing, is adding like a boss rush type of thing. So you can refight the bosses whenever you want it, just like in most of the Mario and Luigi games. I say most because I don't think the first one had like a boss battle, a boss rush type of thing. But it's kind of cool that you can revisit boss fights with whatever you have now or what you had at the time for rewards. Electrode. Oh, Quagsire can handle this. Oh, there it is. Self-destruct. I told you guys. These Pokemon, these types of Pokemon, I know they're kind. They'll explode whenever they feel like it. Yeah, these kinds of Pokemon are dangerous. Voltorb, Electrode, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, coughing, wheezing. They'll blow up. Any Pokemon that has Metronome. Because self-destruct or explosion could be in that pool of random moves it could use. Togepi used Metronome. Togepi used Explosion. Played all the Mario Luigi games on 3DS with Ares. Yeah, they're fun. They really are. They're fun games. The music's great. A lot of the special moves are cool. Rose attacks. Items are cool. Some bosses are kind of BS near the end of the game, or final bosses are BS. The one in Superstar Saga is one of those. Because you start at 1 HP, and if you don't survive the attack, game over, and you gotta start over. Hey Bob, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh, we might finish this fairly quickly. We're breezing right through it. Yeah, because after this, then we gotta go to the underground. And then after that, we go back here and take the right side since we have the card key. Huh. I always felt that this takes longer. I guess because after you do Mahogany, you come over here, it just feels like it's a whole big thing. It's one of those, you know, oh man, I love this game. But then it's like, oh, but I hate this one part of the game. Or I don't like this one part of the game. Every game has that. Every game has one part someone's not looking forward to. Man. I really wish I caught a ghost Pokemon. I was looking through the Pokedex too, because I know we fought Miss Magius. Not Miss Magius, Misdreavus. Miss Magius is the evolved form, which we don't get till Gen 4. Misdreavus was in the Burn Tower, so I could have, you know, gone over there and caught one. Who's out? Someone with explosion. Was it Weezing? Yeah, Weezing. It's not a good pick. But with Meganium out, you know, maybe it won't use self-destruct. But you know, just in case we'll throw up a reflect, we'll throw up the wall. So it'll probably just keep using Sludge Bomb, which is good. And then we'll swap to Lantern, not Espeon. I think even with the Great Wall of Reflect, it might take down Espeon. I.e. might crit. Crits are dangerous. They come in at the most inopportune time. For us, wonderful time for them, not for us. Oh yeah, we'll keep Lantern out. That's fine. Yeah, pretty sure we're still faster. Do Waterfall. 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 Yeah, we have Waterfall and Lantern because Quagsire has Surf. And we want a Waterfall and a Water Pokemon for later. I mean, we could do Surf and then replace Surf with Waterfall. But did you know Waterfall can cause flinch? Yeah. I don't know if that's a vanilla thing or if that's just a Crystal Legacy thing, but that's what it can do. Might be a Crystal Legacy thing. Because again, you know, a lot of these moves that like Snore induces flinching. I don't know if it's a vanilla thing or if that's in Crystal Legacy. Because moves like that, like Snore, I normally don't get hit with first. It's usually I go and then they go and it's Snore. Same thing with the Waterfall. Alright, we'll give Lantern the Lucky Egg. I think we'll be good. We still have the route south of Blackthorn City to go through before we go into the gym. Up, 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 up. Okay, I think that's fine. Cause guess who's gonna pop up? Yeah, Silver. Hold it. I saw you, so I tailed you. I don't need you underfoot while I take care of Team Rocket. Wait a second. You beat me before, didn't you? That was just a fluke. I've been training my team, and now I will repay my debts. Pupitar. Nice. We're leading with the lantern. In the waterfall. It's a rock round. So it's definitely a one-shot. Victory Bell. I got 2 Pokemon for that. We'll have Houndoom. Houndoom, come on over. Hit it with the flamethrower. I think at this point he's got Typhlosion. Octillery. We got Meganium. And Lantern. It's a 2-for-1. And we just upgraded Meganium's Bendy Straw with the Crazy Straw. Thanks to Giga Drain. With its 15 uses. My goodness. I'm sure they had to like nerf Giga Drain a little bit and increase, if they increase the amount of usage for it. Yeah, because normally it's 5 uses of Giga Drain, but it's really good. But again, it's 5 usage. So it's, before you know it, it's gone. So I'm glad it got more usage, but I'm sure it got a little bit weaker to balance that out. Typhlosion. Typhlosion. My beloved. Alongside Feraligatr and Meganium. I'm so glad it's a crit. Dude, if that was just a normal attack, I would be concerned. Like, legit concerned. Oh, man. God, I love all my starters, my Johto starters. Why? Why do I lose? I've assembled the toughest Pokemon. Didn't ease up on the gas. So why do I lose? I don't understand. Is what that Lance guy said true? That I don't treat Pokemon properly? Love, trust. Are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. But it's not gonna end here. Not now, not because of this. I won't give up my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer. I do like how they changed up Silver, because this is not what he would say. He's very one-dimensional up until the end, literally the end, where it's like, alright, I guess, you know, I should change my ways. Alright. Maybe I was wrong. And that's about it. Here they got him realizing that with Lance. With his encounter with Lance. Excuse me. Like, yeah, man, you know, maybe love your Pokemon a little more and, you know, you'll get better. Not against us, though. Ain't no way, no how. Ah, we'll keep Lantern. Lantern might be able to tank and self-destruct. But you know, that crit's always always there, always ready to go. Oh, thank God. I thought it was something dangerous. Ooh. Nice. Goodbye, Weezing. Yeah, so this place, man, this puzzle. Open one shutter, another closes. Bet you can't get where you want. Yeah, he says this, but this is one of the few things I memorize 100%, unless it's been changed in Crystal Legacy. The one for the other thing, which I think is a smoke ball, that one I'm not 100%, but I think I remember it. Yeah, so for this one to open up the correct path, i.e. the way to get to the end, you turn off all the switches, and then it's 3, 2, 1 in that order, which is left to right. Right to left is 1, 2, 3. And then to get the item, which I'm sure is a smoke ball, but it could have changed. Maybe. I like to be surprised. I only skimmed through the documentation of these Legacy games. I have no knowledge whatsoever about items, trainers, none of that. And I've been pleasantly surprised, and I love it. So we'll see if it's a smoke ball or if it's something else. And then we'll try to get that first. I think for that one is you turn off everything. Then it's 2, 1, 3, and you turn off the middle one, 2. So we're about to find out. That one I'm not 100% sure. I'm like 70%. The other one I am, again, unless it's changed, I'm like 100% on that. This puzzle has been like really bad for people. That in the remake for this, they changed it to actually color-coded doors and color-coded switch as. So you have a blue switch, a green switch, a red switch, and then colors on the actual doors that match with it. Damn, you are really nailing those poison rocks. If it wasn't for poison, that Arbok would have been taken down by Lantern. And 50-50, I don't know if we would have survived that. Or it could have been a crit. Sometimes I'm not going to take my chances on that. Oh, they're all off? Okay. Or do I have to turn them on and then turn them off? I'm just gonna pick up the item while I'm here. Yeah, we'll battle the burglar. Oh, I gotta take off EX, the lucky egg, and give it to someone else. Look at how cool that Arcanine sprite is. And he's gone. Ooh. Oh. Ember still? Okay. Yeah, sometimes the moves are, I don't know, some of the trainers, I think it's only the gym leaders that have like the TM moves. Or competitive moves. I use that in quotes because, you know, not so much competitive, more so thanks to it's balanced around their team. Like fucking Magneton having Rain Dance. Or Corsola with the Rain Dance in Jasmine's team. Which I love. Again, I love that all these gym leaders have something that can counter something else. Or to complement their team. Or, I don't know, have more Johto Pokemon. More so that one. How are you gonna be the Steel gym leader and you don't have a Scizor? Or a Skarmory? Man. Sorry, I love Gen 2, I really do. But again, a lot of the decisions being made, very questionable. Alright. Now, if anyone's wondering why I kept Meganium there, here's the thing. I do a lot of interesting strats. A lot of stupid shit. And 9 out of 10 times, they work. And then the 1 out of 10, everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. Ah, sweet. It is a smoke ball. And we got the we got this down to the fucking T. Okay, so let me turn off everything. And then let me turn on everything. Then one more. That should open up the way. I forgot again. Because I was going to put it on Quagsire. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Delibird. I appreciate you for doing that. You are the best. Here's a hellhound for you. Oh, look at that. A free switch-in. Oh, Magmar. Ah, we'll keep Houndoom. Why not? We have Sludge Bomb. I was thinking too who to give Sludge Bomb to. Like, I guess we'll give it to Houndoom. I feel like that's a staple. Flamethrower, maybe Fire Blast. Faint Attack, Sludge Bomb, and miscellaneous. which in this case it's Headbutt. Now this lucky egg has been really good for helping us try to stay on top of everything, because I have been swapping out some Pokemons every now and then. If I wasn't, these other Pokemon wouldn't see the light of day. It would just be... well, actually, that's not true. A lot of the Pokemon that we've been catching wild that aren't in prior routes are leveled up pretty well. They can just join in on the fun. But some of the Pokemons I grabbed were like level 20 and were like almost level 30, and it's like, Oh no, actually we were 30. We were in the 30s. Yeah. We had to level up Chinchou to 27 for it to finally just be able to hang on its own. Maybe with Murkrow. And then I was like, you know what? No, we gotta not level up Murkrow anymore. Price almost whooped our ass. I think his Pokemon were almost at level 40? Yeah, 38. 38. That was something. But we got through. We got through. I think the big threat for Price was Piloswine? Piloswine and what else were we Poke battling? Dugong? No, Dugong wasn't the problem. It was Piloswine and another Pokemon. Sneasel. Sneasel was a problem because Sneasel was fast. A fast SOB was taking out some of my Pokemon. I think we still had Flame Wheel. Alright, we should be good. I think there's only a handful of trainers here left. Alright, and we build up our little nest egg again. If we didn't, I would have gone and asked Mom if we can get some of our money. Like, Mom, I need to get some money back. Like, sweetie, what's wrong? I'm broke, Mom. I spent all my Pokebucks on revives, hyper potions, a couple of Ultra Balls, you know, the essentials. I spent it on the casino. What was that? Nothing. Casino? Gambling? Ugh. The very idea. I really should, though, because Wednesdays and Saturdays, I believe, are when the Move Tutor is available to teach us Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Ice Beam for the low cost of 4,000 coins, which is quite a bit. Quite a bit. Although at this point we wouldn't need any of those, with the exception of Lantern, just to have Ice Beam. But that's about it. It would have been useful 2 streams ago, where I would get Flamethrower for Houndoom and the Jasmine fight or battle. That's a fight. The Jasmine duel would have probably gone a little bit smoother with Flamethrower instead of Flame Wheel. I'd say the Jasmine fight was my favorite fight so far. Even though we were quite under level for some of our mons, it was definitely fun figuring out strats. The big one was scary facing Scizor, only to find out on the final attempt, which was our 3rd attempt, that Scizor has agility as well. And I'm like, ah, shit. It has agility and Swords Dance in its arsenal. That's a scary, scary Pokemon. Because it also has Metal Claw, which has a chance to increase your attack by 1 stage. And Twin Needle, which I was surprised it had, and it took down my Houndoom in like 1 shot. Because it was Swords Danced, and it had Twin Needle. And that's a move I was not expecting. I was like, it's probably got Metal Claw and I don't know, Bullet Punch or something, so I could probably tank one of those Twin Needle. And Houndoom went down. And Houndoom is a dark fire Pokemon, so bug type moves do neutral damage. Oh look, it's Edo. Ito. Kyuk. One thing I like about him is, 1, he has a name, besides, you know, just Rocket Grunt. And 2, he has Jinx, Electabuzz, and the Magmar, and then other Pokemon to kind of be balanced. Or ah shit. Speaking of, I gotta start expecting that, because a lot of the trainers have been doing that. It still trips me up. Like, you're switching Pokemon out? That's always a trip. It's using strats? Whoa. And that, again, that's been pleasantly surprising. Alright, we're not gonna have Lantern out. Because, you know, Lantern's burned. Unless we really need to bring out Lantern for Thunderbolt or something. Yeah. We Feint Attack because Jinx is not that great physically defense-wise. I want to chuck a boulder at him. It's fine. And then we'll keep Quagsire for Electabuzz. I'm sure Electabuzz probably has Thunder. Sorry. Thunder. Love the Luigi noise when he uses thunder. Oh! Okay, look at you. Let's see if that wall will actually, you know, work on something. Do we want Rain Dance? We can get rid of Strength. I think Houndoom can learn Strength. I'll check. I'll check right now. Lantern can also learn Rain Dance naturally. Lantern also learns Thunder naturally. I'm glad you had a change of heart. This is just a job, but I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm out of here. Alright, what do we got for Star Rain? Yeah, Houndoom can learn it. So can Meganium. We could take out Body Slam. But we'll hold off on that. We won't be needing Strength for maybe another 30 minutes or so. Well, until we get to the Blackthorn City gym. Oh yeah, he's burned. I forgot. That's okay. You can amnesia. Oh. That's nice. So unless he gets a crit, we're good for another 2 attacks. Ooh. Wait, but will it proc? That's the thing. Oh, 1 attack. Just enough for the Leech Seed to drain the rest of its essence. Sweet. Alright. Sleep Talk. Probably not gonna teach that to anyone. Who? What? You came to rescue me? Thank you. The radio tower. What's happening there? Taken over by Team Rocket. Here, take this card key. Use that to open the shutters on the 3rd floor. I'm begging you to help. There's no telling what they'll do if they control the transmitter. They may even be able to control Pokemon using a special signal. You're the only one I can call on. Please save the radio tower and all the Pokemon nationwide. Good thing Nationwide is on our side. And there's the amulet coin, so now we can start... Man, I should have traded that in sooner. Just like with the lucky egg, but I totally forgot about the amulet coin. And I was like, I'll just stick with this. We would have solved our money issues very early. Or, you know, we wouldn't have any money issues. But that's okay. Thanks, Nurse Joy. right. I'm gonna give... Like, who should I... Who do I know is gonna be there in almost every fight? And now we're just gonna have to throw him in there. At least once. Actually, you know... No. We'll keep Meganium in there. For the experience. Alright, so now it's just a handful of trainers and then we're done. This went by a lot quicker than I remembered, which is a good thing. Yeah, so it's here, I think 2 more. 2? 2 more, I think, and then we hit up... No, it might be more. More than that. I know there's 2 on the floor prior. Ah, you're faster. I'm not surprised, but I'm a little more... Damn. I was hoping to be slightly faster. Oh well, good thing you got your crazy straw. Your silly straw. Because we can heal most of that damage. Oh, they did nerf it. Quite a bit. That's okay. It's enough to get us back to a good amount of health. Slowbro. Well, I do want to get some money, so let's bring in Espeon. Good thing Espeon has Bite and Shadow Ball. Okay. I was trying to go for the flinch, but that's okay. I went for Disable, oddly enough. They make Espeon bite. That poor Espeon. Jesus. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that. Now we have Arbok. And I'm just gonna put up the Reflect. I think Espeon will be fine. We got a wall. Unless he crits. Oh yeah, we're definitely fine. I just get paranoid with crits. Alright, we could keep Espeon in, but we'll swap out into Houndoom since Espeon's poisoned. We might need Espeon later on in this fight. Or maybe not. That's the best case scenario. Yeah, so it is going to be these last 2, and then it's the Archer, I believe. And then we'll never see Team Rocket ever again. Until whenever I play Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. Then we'll see, I think just Giovanni. I'll finally be able to play through Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. Start to finish. Alright. Last, Team Rocket Fortress. You guys make up funny titles. Oh yeah, Fortress and Pinecone, they also could explode at a moment's notice. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. Before swapping to Houndoom. Because I know Fortress isn't that strong, but I'm not gonna throw in Houndoom without a wall up in the off chance there's crits in those pin missiles. Let's see. I'll have Quagsire. Could have brought in Meganium for the experience. Could have just sucked all that health. Cloyster. We'll keep Quagsire. Another thing that can explode. It's got the clamp, which is another annoying move in Gen 1. Because if it clamps you, you can't do anything until, it decides to do another move. Oh, surprise, you just clamp again. Macargo? Oh, man. I forgot about Macargo. I don't think we fought Slugma at all. We'll go with Lantern. Oh, we have found the Slugma. If I had to guess, probably in Burn Tower. The fortress came down. Yeah. How do you feel about that, bud? Where's Macargo? If it's not up top, it might be further down. Yeah, it is. I'm not used to the Gen 2 Pokedex. Yeah, we never fought Slugma. Or encountered it. Not located. I would probably say Burn Tower for Slugma, if I had to guess. We gotta go encounter Suicune. We'll do it after this, because we have plenty of time. Oh no, yeah, one more. Yeah, one more right before. Yeah, because we didn't fight Ariana. We fought a female executive, but not the female executive. Ariana. And then it's Archer. Ooh, I like that it missed. I'm expecting it to use Glare. Oh, thank goodness. Because the Glare would have been bad news bears for our poor Espeon. Let's see. Not Espeon. We have Reflect up, but I'm concerned about the crit from Slash. There's a high crit rate. Quagsire Lantern could take the hit. We'll go with Lantern. It was a Thunderbolt. There's a Screech. Oh, nice. Okay. GG's. Good job, Lantern. Alright, we'll have Murkrow. Murkrow needs to get in there. Murkrow needs to land some crits on those drill pecks. Just to do a little more damage. Or finish him off. Gyarados, Lantern. I was thinking yesterday, should I just get Crobat? I'm like, no, because Golbat's all the way at 22. It's gonna take a while to level him up. But then I remembered, oh, there's a level 33 Golbat in the Ice Path. It's like, I still gotta raise the happiness up, and that takes a while. So we'll stick with Murkrow. Crobat's cool. Crobat would have been nice. Alright, before we go ahead and interrupt his regularly scheduled program, or his special broadcast, and then we go back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah, one more step and automatically goes to Archer. I almost went all the way. Yeah. You know, they're trying to call Giovanni so he can come over. He's like, oh, I'm sure he's doing some training before, you know, coming back. But we want to let him know that we're ready for him to return. But we're here to say nay. Well, I mean, if you're gonna, you know, do a couple of smoke screens. It's gonna swap you out for Espeon. So we're good. I wonder if he had minimize as well. So I wanted to make sure we didn't land a hit. Man, I kind of want to throw in Murkrow. Frustration. I am concerned how much damage that's actually going to do. Oh. Okay. Because that's a move you rarely see, and you have to be a really shitty to the Pokemon for Frustration to do max damage. I was like, no, really. Although, you know, if Baneri or was in this gen, Frustration would be really great on it because it starts off, you know, pissed off at you. Kind of want to do Houndoom. Yeah, we would have just done the equivalent of that, but Headbutt. Yeah, make your Pokemon hate your guts so they can do maximum damage. You can also make them love you for maximum damage. No. We want maximum damage. That's what we want. I don't know who's closer to. Did Meganium just level up? I think Espeon's got a couple of experience left for the next level, right? I could be wrong. Oh no, yeah, good enough. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Get your Crobat and call him Batless Man. Or grab a crowbar and, you know, call it a Crobat. Start beating everything. How could this be? Team Rocket was destined to rise again. For Giovanni, for our legacy, we cannot fall now. We may have won this battle. War? It's far from over. You'll see. Our ambition, our dream, will not fade. The world will fear Team Rocket once again. This is only a setback. Oh, that's definitely different. Yeah, and Vanilli's like, I'll do what Giovanni did before me. And, disband Team Rocket. Such conviction reminds me of a time when I, too, was so sure. You speak of legacy, of taking over. But recall, Archer, why did I choose to disband it? Oh. So this was our informant, Giovanni. It wasn't a mere defeat or whim, it was an awakening. See the state of this group now. Desperate acts, hiding, a far cry from where we once stood. Power isn't just about domination. It's understanding and respect. Is this the legacy you imagined? Reduced to skulking in the shadows. Rethink this path. Do you truly see a future for this Team Rocket? I did this for you. For the glory of Team Rocket. All my efforts, all these sacrifices. You just... Was it all in vain? Did I misunderstand our purpose? You left. You vanished without a word. We were lost. I tried to carry your legacy. You were the leader, the visionary, and I'm just... So I am your puppet? Chasing a dream you never shared. Are you gonna run? But I can't just let go. Not after everything. Do you expect me to just walk away? To abandon our cause? I need time. I need to get out of here. But know this, Giovanni. Even if the path was wrong, my intentions were true. Okay. Oh, that's definitely different. That was a nice little scene. Terra, thank you. Although things are a little different in the Heart Gold Soul Silver remake. When there's a certain event you can do with said ex-leader of Team Rocket. But this was nice. Your courageous actions have saved Pokemon nationwide. And it's on your side. I know it's not much, but please take this. Okay, yeah, we gotta go get Suicune. There used to be a tower right here in Goldenrod City, but it was old and creaky, so we replaced it with our radio tower. I don't know if we have to get Entei and Raikou as well. If we do, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to do. I might have to get the max repels. We dug up that bell during construction. I heard that all sorts of Pokemon lived in Goldenrod in the past. Perhaps that bell has some connection to the Tin Tower in Ecruteak City. Ah, that reminds me. I overheard Team Rocket whispering. Apparently, something is going on at the Tin Tower. I have no idea what is happening, but you might look into it. Okay, I better go to my office. That's also different. I don't think there's any mention of that in vanilla. You just kind of go there if you want to. How much time do we have? It's almost 8:30. I think we have some time. But first, we gotta listen to Buena's password for today. X-Defend. Okay. So you guys can see how this works. I love Buena's password. It's a Crystal exclusive. Hi, did you tune into my radio show? Do you remember today's password? Yes, we do. Oh, wow, thank you. What was your name again? Terra. Okay. Come on, Terra, join the show. Everyone ready? I want to hear you shout out today's password for Terra. X-Defend. Yippee! That's right. You did tune in. I'm so happy. You earned 1 point. Congrats. Yep, our contestant was Terra. Thanks for coming. I hope all you listeners will come too. I'll be waiting. So that's definitely what I'll be doing over the weekend. To farm a couple of Buena points for rare candies. That way, if we need to, we'll use them on Pokemons. If we need to. I don't think we do. I think we'll be fine, but it doesn't hurt having a backup. I might hold on to 30 points just so we can get her phone number. I'll be damned if I get another trainer's phone number, but I won't say no to Buena's phone number, since she does call and, you know, just likes to gossip and stuff. Alright. Alright guys, how are we gonna do this? Oh, thank God. We have we have 3 Pokemon that are 40 or and under. That's what we need for Raikou and Entei to appear while we use repels. The problem is they're roaming Pokemon, so they will be God knows where, and we don't have them on the Pokegear because we haven't encountered them yet. Once we do, they will show up on the Pokegear, and we will know where they are at. I think we should... Yeah... We have the money for it. Let's actually go buy some max repels because I don't want to keep resetting after every 100 steps for this. How many steps is it? 250? I'll go with 20. How many Ultra Balls do I have? I want to try to catch them. It might not be, successful, but well, yeah, I guess we'll do another 10. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. Which way's faster? I think Aerotique City. Cause well, we'll see. There's another Suicune, I guess, cutscene we can see. Let me just bring up the repels over here. Yeah, there it is. Anyone's got cut? Nope. That's okay, we can teach it to someone. Alright, bye double kick. You were nice to have. The surprise double kick, it really came in handy a couple of times. It was fucking hilarious. Alright, there we go. That's why I said cutscene. I didn't use air quotes, but it's like it's a scene that happens. I don't remember if Espeon shows up in another place before this, or if we even need to do that. Alright, well, we'll save. Just cuz. Oh, nice. We're up at just the right time. Alright, nothing there. So we're just gonna be swapping between Route 36 and 37. Just have to step in for a little bit. Nothing? Okay. Oh, maybe we'll do it on our bicycle. So I don't have to hold the B button. There we go. So we'll just do this for a while, you know. Just chill, relax, see if we can get Entei or Raikou to show up. Hopefully they will. This is a good route because there's 2 routes with grass. And you don't really have to do too much to kind of go back and forth. I.e., you don't have to go a long stretch of road, you don't have to use cut. Otherwise, we would use 36 and 35. Which the patches of grass are closer, but we have to cut the tree every time. And that's, I mean, we could do that, but that's every time. We won't spend too much time on this. I guess we'll keep going until we use up all of our max repels, which is why I only bought 20. I feel like 20 might be enough. But we'll see. It's wild. I think the last time I streamed... oh, right, the bike shop. I forgot. This is one of the few times we're using our bike. So now that the bike's like, hey, you know, you gave us sales since, you know, you're riding around that bike. Thank you. You can keep it for free. What was it, this game, or was it Heart Gold? Where I encountered Raikou like 3 different times. We weren't even going after Raikou at all. He just showed up 3 different times. I was like, okay, cool. And I know I'm not gonna have that kind of luck here. But the reason why we repel is because even if we encounter a Pokemon, should they be in the same route we're at, if we encounter a Pokemon that's not Raikou or Entei, they'll run away. And it's shenanigans. It's not a, oh, they're in the route, okay, you just go until you encounter them. No, it's like, if you don't encounter them on the first encounter, they're gone. It's like, whoo. Spook. Oh, there's a trainer. I'm out of here. Done. Yeah, this is very RNG. Assuming this is the same, which, God, I hope it is, because otherwise, how are we gonna do this? But it should be. They're roaming legendaries. I feel like you'd have to do quite a bit of coding to not have them roam around. And I feel already that Pokemon Crystal, or Gen 2 in general, is kind of, you know, with a bunch of tape. Only so much you can do. I was seeing Sweet Scent, but I don't think that's gonna work for them. I think it's just give me a random encounter. And I don't think we need Raikou or Entei for the Suicune thing, but it just feels weird going in there without having them. But if we don't find them after we burn through these 20 max repels, you know, I guess we'll just go in there. It would have been cool if, but I mean, I guess the cool thing is, you know, hearing the music playing and then finding them. But like if they when you awaken them, your Pokedex will get, you know, just catch all 3. And then you can find them, but again, that ruins the mystique when you find them in the wild. But, you know, I'm also in my 30s, I don't have time to do all this shit, so, you know, there's that. You know, I already got plenty of games in my backlog, yet I'm playing all these lovely games from back in the day. And I know I said this often, but can you tell Gen 2 is my favorite? Mostly because of all the things we can do. But I'm loving this legacy version much more than vanilla. Man, I kind of wish we found them earlier. But again, it's random. Just so you guys can see like how ridiculous they move. You could encounter, like, let's say we found one of them here. They will jump like to like another route further down. Like if we find Raikou here, oh cool. When it leaves, it's gonna be like on the other side, close to Olivine City. Or maybe over on Route 42, 41? Which I think is south of Blackthorn City. Or over on Mahogany Town. One of those areas. Another thing we could do is just go back and forth from... How many max recalls do we have left? 7. Okay. I do have Murkrow up top, right? 39? Yeah. We could just go Mahogany Town and back to Route 37, just back and forth, back and forth. We'll be missing a route, but... Then we just go like a couple of steps, move on. And then we get like a bit of a music change since we're going to a city. I don't think we're gonna find them. I don't know. We might just have to go into the Tin Tower and try to catch Suicune. Or knock it out. I don't know. Which one will piss off Usain more? Probably if we knocked it out. Did you knocked it out? Yeah. You didn't have any Pokeballs? I had like 30 Ultra Balls, but I don't know, man. It seemed like I didn't want to waste them. What if I really needed them for something else? I couldn't tell you what. Nothing's coming up to mind. But, you know. I just walk away. While he's, you know, his whole world just been shattered. It's kind of crazy how much they changed this though in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Because you can't get Suicune until after post game. Because Suicune travels to Kanto region, and you have to encounter him in a couple places over there before he comes back to Johto. into the Tin Tower, and then you go try to catch him. It's interesting. And I don't remember if Suicune is at a higher level because of that. Probably not. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I'm trying to remember where you find Suicune in Kanto. I know the last place you see him is in Cerulean City by Bill's house, or where Bill was doing his experiments. Now Bill's grandpa's there, or Bill's dad's there, right? Bill's dad or grandpa? I don't remember. Who will give you a stone if you show him a certain Pokemon. One of 3, I believe. But he'll be there. And I think the place you see him before that is, I want to say, on the route south of Lavender Town, going to Fuchsia City. Is where you find Suicune. And then he goes over to Celadon City. Man, we're just not having any luck whatsoever. How much do we have? I think 2? 1. Yeah, 2. So this one and then one more. Man, that's rough. That's unfortunate. I wonder if I kept at it with 37, 36, we would have found one of them. Or maybe I'm not just in a route long enough. But those encounters are like usually quick with them, especially with Repel. I don't know. Oh, it's fine. This is our last max Repel, and then we'll go over to Tin Tower. We don't really need the 3 cats for this. They're all level 40, which is nice if you get them early. But, you know, it's cool. I would have liked one of the cat dogs, just to show where they, how far they go, roaming around. That's all right. Maybe I'll do it off screen and then show you guys on the Pokegear, because they tend to run away. They have roar. It's very annoying. A momentous event has occurred. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. Ah. The sound of that clear bell. It's sublime. Never heard so beautiful a sound before. That bell's chime is indicative of the bearer's soul. You may be able to make it through Tin Tower. Please, do go on. Oh, yeah, that's right. Eh, sure, it's fine. I have other Pokemon under 40 we can use. I guess I'll... Oh no, I have Donphan, Skarmory, Swinub. Okay. I was like, I guess I'll grab the Gyarados. Like, oh wait, I have other Pokemon. Yeah, so they're here talking about the legendary Suicune that's back, a little bit of lore, and like us trio will test you to see if you are worthy of, you know, meeting Suicune. And I think we are. I don't know. You know, we'll see. I don't know about my soul, but Terra's the one that's playing, so her soul is pretty pure. As long as you don't shine the light in her eyes, you know, you'll be fine. It's pure. She has lovely blue eyes, but if you shine the light at her just right in the dock, they turn red. So it's the darkness inside her. Not so much darkness, more like the chaotic nature of her being. God, I love that cat. I love all my cats. Terra, since she's the baby, she's very chaotic. She knows it too. She knows it. We'll be petting one of the other cats. Unprompted, Terra will just go from who knows where for some pets. And it's like, oh, you were the one that was there. Cool. I mean, surprising, but yeah. Because they're not supposed to be seen when they're asleep. But the fact that you did, that's insane. You might be the one. Yeah, you fight all three at, you know, back to back. Thank goodness Murkrow is fast. Jolteon, man. What can we use to handle that? Oh yeah, Quagsire. Yeah. Sounds about right. Alright, we'll have Espeon because we want money. Money. And that Amulet coin doubles our earnings. So we're literally ripping people off. Like, oh man, alright, here's 2,000. You gotta double it. Alright, here you go. There's my life savings. Oh yeah, and then talking about, in the past there was 2 9-tier towers here. Brass Tower, which was set to awaken Pokemon, the Tin Tower, where Pokemon were set to rest. View from the tops of the tower must have been magnificent. At the time, an immense silver-colored Pokemon was set to make its roost atop the Brass Tower. However, about 150 years ago, a lightning bolt struck one of the towers. It was engulfed in flames that raged for 3 days. A sudden downpour finally put out the blaze, and that is how the burned tower came to be. So 150 years ago was burned down. Well, 150 years ago, and then 3 days later, you know, burned down. And everyone's like, we're not gonna just fix it up. There's nothing we can do. For whatever reason. Either if they tried again, the gods would be vindictive and struck it again. Or they just accepted it as part of, you know, their history. I don't know. One of the two. I'm sure there's a third option. They're like, eh. Or like, there's Pokemon there. Let's not, you know, not handle that. I don't know. Maybe they'll do a Legends Johto. But I don't know. Well, we'll see. Oh, I gotta have Espeon out. I need the money. So we'll just take it from him. This is nice too, because we do get some more experience from these 3 trainer fights. Gonna Leech Seed ya. Oh no, Aurora Beam. Oh yeah, tank. But we're gonna, you know, outlast the Vaporeon. Oh right, light screen. I forgot. That's a thing. I forgot that was set up. Okay, this makes more sense. I was like, I know the Vaporeon's tanky, but not that tanky. I forgot about light screen. Damn, I did forget because we just one-shotted that Victory Bell. I was about to say that crit wasn't needed, but it probably was. You the trainer is awaited by the legendary Pokemon? I see. We the Wise Trio have been given the responsibility of protecting the legendary Pokemon. We are to allow passage only to those people who possess the power and soul of truth. Please do go on and enter the Tin Tower ahead. Suicune will put you to the test. Okay. So we'll try to catch Suicune. I make no guarantees. We only have 32 Ultra Balls. We shall see. I'm only gonna do 2 attempts. I'm not gonna waste too much time trying to catch Suicune. If we can't catch Suicune in 2 attempts, that's fine. You know what? I swear to God, if Entei and Raikou show up after this event, I'm gonna be a little, you know, a little upset. Just a little bit, just a smidge. Maybe that's why they didn't show up in the wild. But I'm not going to be upset at the game. I'm going to be upset at me because that means I forgot. Which is probably what happened. I forgot. You guys think that's enough? We'll go one more. Fucking hell. Alright. I would have been a little more happy if it was a crit. That's okay. Good news! The Lantern has no problem whatsoever taking on Suicune. Also, that didn't go as fast as I thought it would. Or as slow as I thought it would. So maybe we could do 3 attempts. Sometimes that smidge will be enough for a barely survive. Other times, you know, probably not. Oh my god. and the paralyze. Damn, Lantern. So what do we call that? Like, no, seriously, what do we call that? Where Lantern just almost killed Suicune, didn't, and landed the paralysis all in one go. You are calculating. That's what you are. Because I wasn't even going to mention the fact that, oh, what if he lands a crit? Because I would assume the crit would take him down. It did not. Sleep would probably be better, but I don't have anyone that can put Suicune to sleep. The most I can do is paralyze, confuse, poison, burn. But I have plenty of Ultra Balls. So it's only going to be a while until this leopard goes into the ball. I kind of like this attempt. This one was very close. Is anyone on my team anyone that I've caught able to put a Pokemon to sleep? I don't think so. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We caught Suicune. Suicune, the Aurora Pokemon. This divine Pokemon blows around the world, always in search of a pure reservoir. Awesome. Too awesome, even. He shows up anyways if you knock out the Suicune. I would have liked if he... Well, I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. Probably not. I've never seen a battle that great. That was truly inspiring to see. Suicune was tough, but you were even more incredible, Taro. I heard Suicune's mystic power summons a rainbow-colored dragon. Maybe, just maybe, what went on today will cause that Pokemon to appear. I'm gonna study the legends more. Thanks for showing me that fantastic battle. Later, Taro. Yeah, and then once we get the Rainbow Wing, which I don't remember when you get it. I think we get it post-game. Now, we can come over here and go up the tower to try and capture... Uh-oh. Oh-ho. Ho-oh. Alright. I kind of want to try and see if we can find Raikou and Entei. Probably now for sure. Now that we've seen them run away again, I don't know. But I think we'll just go get our last badge. I think that's what we'll do. This is going to be interesting because it is a Dragon Gym, but, well, we'll see actually if they change anything. But some of the Pokemon aren't Dragon types. They are Dragon adjacent. But we'll see. And you'll see what I mean by that when we get there. Alright. Claire, our gym leader, is waiting for you. However, it would be impossible for a run-of-the-mill trainer to win. Alright. We'll come back. Yeah, so here's where we're gonna need strength. Because we have to push some boulders down. So we'll teach you to Houndoom. Bye, Headbutt. We can always teach Headbutt again. The great thing about these legacy games is you can remove HM moves as well, which is nice. You don't have to go to the move deleter for that. Oh, look at the cute little Dratini. Ain't it adorable? Meganium's got the lucky egg, right? Oh, amulet coin. Murkrow has the lucky egg. Okay. That's fine, it's all good. Dragonair. Bring in Quagsire. I could bring in Murkrow, but I think we'll play it little safe. Because it might have Thunderbolt or Ice Beam. Also, Quagsire is a really safe Pokemon to throw in, because a lot of these Dratini's Dragonair have Thunder Wave. So you throw in Quagsire and they're like, they don't know what to do besides Agility and, you know, Dragon Rage. So for the most part, they'll waste one move and before they use another one. And Dragon Rage only does 40 damage. So you're kind of good. Yeah, so by the looks of it, it looks like they have Thunder Wave, Agility, Dragon Rage, and I don't know, maybe Thunderbolt. Or another, you know, not great move to use. But Quagsire is great. Because it's a water ground type, so they're like, they don't know what to do. Yeah. We got a strength puzzle to do here. Because the only way to get to Claire is by throwing these boulders on top of the, you know, magma. I'm gonna give this to Quagsire. Since Quagsire and Lantern would actually be really good in this gym. Quagsire more because it's got Ice Punch. But yeah, like I said, dragon adjacent. Seadra is not a dragon type. However, it can evolve into a dragon type. into a water dragon type. Gyarados is not a dragon type. It is a water flying type. Dragon adjacent. Does it become a dragon type? No, it does not. Not until way later in the future, where it becomes a dark dragon, right? I think it's dark dragon through the power of bullshit. I mean, Mega Evolution, Digivolution, Mega Evolution. I don't even know what Pokemon's coming out. Is it Dragonair? Yeah. I like Mega Evolution, but you know, I like to make fun of it because it kind of is bullshit. But I like Mega Evolution. It's cool BS. I'm trying to think how many Mega Evolutions appear in that are Kalos only. I think it's only a handful. Because most of the Mega Evolutions I can think of are fucking every other generation. Which isn't a bad thing. It's nice, but a lot of it's just which one is it? This one. Is the prior gens. But when we get to X and Y, we'll try to keep tabs on which Kalos only Pokemon, Gen 6 specifically, have Mega Evolutions. I think it's only a handful. A fair amount. The rest are every other gen. And then the more games that come out, the more it goes for other Pokemon. Oh look, we're back at full health. Light screen. Do we want light screen? Man, that's the thing. Sure. If I ever want Leech Seed back, we can go to the Move Relearner. Meganium is a good Pokemon for Reflect and Light Screen for dual screens. Yeah, if Pokemon could have multiple moves on at once instead of just 4, man, a lot of Pokemon will be pretty broken. Having all these options. Especially like the legendary types. Or the pseudo-legendaries. Boy oh boy. That'd be rough. But then the more utility ones would also be really good, having all these extra moves. Oh yeah, Quack started saying, it's fine. It's just Thunder Wave. Maybe we'll be lucky and paralyze the Dragonair. Excuse me. You know, I'm actually surprised it's not using Slam. I think at this point it could have Slam. Oh well. Just 2 more trainers left, and then we get to take on Claire, who will gracefully accept defeat. Definitely is one to be like, you know what? All right, you did good, kid. Here you go. Here's the badge. You're off to Victory Road. Congrats. Yeah, no way she's gonna be a sore loser about it, right? Can it possibly be it? It's nuts. We're gonna finish this game on Monday for, I want to say for sure. But again, we're gonna do the post game stuff, which is all of Kanto. I'm just thinking if we should, we'll probably keep our same team. We should. Team of champions. And yeah, we'll do that. I could just get another team to take on Kanto, but I'd have to retrain. I have to train all of them. I don't think I want to do that. I don't have all this time in the world. Who's coming out? That doesn't matter. We got ooh, that's an interesting pick. Acid armor. Oh no, what am I gonna do with that? Oh, psychic. I mean, we can do that too, but you have acid armor, so that's actually gonna barely do anything. Psycho up. Oh, sorry, psych up. That's actually a good move. It's a situational move, but it's a good move if you have it. Because if the opponent increases their stats, just use Psych Up and boom. Those stats are increased as well. A good strat for that is if you want to use Swagger, or what's the other move? Is it Flatter? I think it is. Later on, I think Flatter is the other one. Where it increases the opponent's special attack by 2 stages, but inflicts confusion. So you can use one of the two. Right now, Swagger. I don't know when Flatter comes out. Maybe Gen 5? I might be wrong. It might be a little earlier than that. Maybe Gen 4. But I want to say Gen 5. Yeah, so use that. And then use Psych Up the next turn. And what the hell happened? Oh, agility. Then your Pokemon will get a free +2 boost to attack or special attack. And the opponent will most likely 50-50, but, you know, it will either hit itself in confusion or do an attack. In which case you might regret it. But you can always do other stuff like put them to sleep, paralyze them, burn them if they're a physical type, and you can, you know, use Flatter or Swagger to, you know, help you out. What's coming out? Mantine? Yeah, Mantine. I really should pay attention and then go on a little rant. Or not rant, a little tangent. But yeah, that's what you could do. Which is nice. You do buff the opponent, but if they hit themselves with confusion, you know, that's a free turn. Or if the opponent just buffs themselves to Kingdom Come, one cycle, and hey, guess what? You get all their buffs as well. So it's really nice. Really nice. Who's coming out? Lantern. Well, we got Earthquake, so... Nice. Alright, last Pokemon is Dragonair. After you, Lady Quagsire. This actually went pretty well. We're about to get our gym badge. Ain't this great? We're about to have our final badge with like no issues whatsoever. Ain't no way we're gonna have any of that. Like the only one we had to do anything else was Whitney, but we just had to talk to her again. Once she let out that, you know, that cry. Got all those tears out. I am Claire, the world's best Dragon Master. I can hold my own against even the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine. Let's do it. As a gym leader, I will use my full power against any opponent. Ooh, excuse me. That was trying to come out. Okay. Alright, we're pretty good. 42. So if I had to guess, maybe 44, 45 will be the highest. Oh man, that's right, I should have. Well, that's fine. We got a couple of Earthquakes. If based on our luck, we might get paralyzed. There it is. Oh man, I think it's a 30% chance for paralysis with Dragon Breath, or is it 20? One of the two. I don't know. Odd chances are we're gonna get paralyzed fairly quickly. With my luck. Okay. If we were flinched, I would... Well, actually, Thunderbolt would be fine. I was gonna say Thunder Wave, but Thunderbolt's gonna one-shot Gyarados. We'll bring in Murkrow. Why not, right? If we can land one hit, which we will. The next, whatever it counters with, okay. That's fine. Oh, is that a Goldberry? Yep. Ooh, but are we paralyzed? Yep, yes we are. Sure. Ice Beam's not gonna do a lot. Will it freeze though? Oh, okay. Thank goodness. No freeze. Oh, good job, Houndoom. Alright, good job, Murkrow, as well. Ooh, Lapras. Oh, I do want to bring out Meganium, but it probably has Blizzard. God, if you have a Miracle Berry or something, I'm gonna be... Alright. Yeah. Of course. It's quite the trade, isn't it, Lapras? Paralysis for paralysis. Whose RNG is better, mine or yours? Yours is. I probably should have put up light screen. Yeah, light screen. Oh, it has Ice Beam. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wowie zowie. It's not gonna do a lot, but I want to do a flamethrower. The RNG is really on your side. It really is. Oh, that's insane. I think I have one full restore, which I'll probably use on Lantern if I need to. I think I have one. No, I don't. Okay, I have a max potion. That'll be something. Or hyper potion. If we need to. It'll be for Lantern. That Lantern's paralyzed, but... Well, actually, no, that might be not a good idea. Oh, we have leftovers. Actually, not bad. It might have something that can flinch. Like Waterfall. Or Headbutt. Or it has Hyper Beam. Oh, nice. As long as we land a hit. Alright, we're good. Not bad. 45 was its highest. Cool. We're good. As long as we're around the, a couple levels under, we're fine. Not 10. I lost? I don't believe it. There must be some mistake. 9,000. Sweet. I won't admit this. I may have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know. You should take the Dragon User Challenge. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. There's a small shrine at its center. Go there. If you can prove that you've lost your lazy ideals, I will recognize you as a trainer worthy of a gym badge. Oh man, how did she know we have lazy ideals? It's like she could see right through us. Oh man. What a sore loser. Alright, it's fine. We have plenty of time to go through the Dragon's Den. It's a... Well, I think there's like at least 2 or 3 trainers there, which I think we can avoid if we want to. Oh yeah, how much money do we have? 20,000. Not bad for only a handful of trainer fights. Alright, Whirlpool. Oh, Quaxer can also learn Whirlpool. Well, we're not gonna need a Waterfall right now. So, we'll use Whirlpool, and then once we're in need of Waterfall, we'll just, or once we don't need Whirlpool anymore, which is after this, we won't need it for a good while. We'll teach a Waterfall again. I think we'll just take out Darren and just go straight to do the test. Oh, nice. Now we get the, you know, first hit paralysis. Yeah, it's all I can do is the Dragon Rage. If this was a gym leader fight, it would have been using Ice Beam. Alright. Oh, look, it's Dragonair again. Well, I'm not gonna have Meganium out there for, you know, Thunder Wave. Oh, hey, Gem, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Don't worry, there's plenty of Dragonairs around. I think one of the trainers had 3? I think it was Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonair, Dragonair. Yeah. Hello again, Dragonair. Yeah. They're very, very pretty. I love how elegant they are. Oh, look! 3 Dragonairs. Speaking of... Are we gonna go for 4 Dragonairs? Okay, pretty exhausted. Your sleep last night was absolute shit. Sorry to hear that, Gem. Hopefully that won't be the case tonight. Yeah. 3 Dragonairs. Is there a 4th Dragonair? We will find out, actually. I can't wait till we get to the Elite Four because I need to buy a lot of full restores. 4 Dragonairs. How about that? There was 4. Now we'll heal you again. So the full restore was for status and health at the same time, which are wonderful for gym leaders. Think this trainer has a type? I think so. Dragons. And Dragonair. Does he know that Kingdra is also a dragon Pokemon? Maybe that's why he's here. Yeah, so there's a trainer over there. I think there's another trainer in the same spot, but further down. There's twins. Twins, Basil, twins. Not those kinds of twins. Those creepy twins from The Shining. Come play with us. Forever and ever. And ever. No, thank you. Yep, there they are. Yeah, so we're just here to go do the dragon test. Because someone is being a sore loser. Would not accept defeat graciously. We're here to pick up this dragon scale. Okay. Now we're gonna go do the test. Repel worn off. Use another? Sure, why not? Alright, do a quick little save. Cool. Good to see you here. No need to explain why you came. Claire sent you here, didn't she? That girl is a handful. I am sorry, but I must test you. Not to worry, you are to answer only a few questions. Ready? What are Pokemon to you? Pal, Underling, they're my friends. They're my babies. Oh, I understand. What helps you to win battles? Strategy, raising, cheating. A little of column A, a little of column B, but we'll go with raising. What kind of trainer do you wish to battle? A weak person, a tough person, anybody? I'll fight anyone. Oh, you mean a Pokemon battle? Yeah, I'll do that too. I'll battle anyone. What is most important for raising Pokemon? Love, violence, knowledge. Well, knowledge, yes, but love is the big one. I understand. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. Which is more important? Both. Your favorites. That's why we're using some of these Pokemon, because I love them. I see. You care deeply for Pokemon. Very commendable. I can't wait till we play some of the later Pokemon games, because, well, Gen 6 onwards, because with the EXP share affecting everyone, we can totally swap around Pokemon every so often and they will more or less catch up. Unless we're like super near the end, in which case, you know, it's gonna take a little longer. But for the most part, if we, you know, keep up with the training, yeah, we'll be fine. That conviction is what is important. Terra, don't lose that belief. It will see you through at the Pokemon League. And here comes Claire. So, how did it go? I guess there's no point in asking. You did fail. What? You passed? That can't be. You're lying. Even I haven't been approved. I wonder why. Claire, this child is impeccable in skill and spirit. Admit defeat and confer the Rising Badge. Or must I inform Lance of this? I understand. Here, this is the Rising Badge. Hurry up, take it. Hey, we got the Rising Badge. The Rising Badge will enable your Pokemon to use the move for climbing waterfalls. Also, all Pokemon will recognize you as a trainer and obey your every command without question. Claire, reflect upon what it is that you lack and this child has. He's about to go punch a wall. Come again if you so desire. Well, wait. I'm sorry about this. Here, take this as my apology. Oh, Dragon Breath. I hope this is the same because this is actually kind of funny. That contains Dragon Breath. Oh, okay, cool. No, it doesn't have anything to do with my breath. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. What's the matter? Aren't you going on to the Pokemon League? After you become champion, you can rematch any gym leader you want. Oh. Go to the Pokemon League. Do you know how to get there? From here, go to New Barktown, then surf east to Pokemon League. The route there is very tough. Don't you dare lose at the Pokemon League. If you do, I'll feel even worse about having lost to you. Give it everything you've got. Yeah, that's interesting. Rematches. I wonder if you can also do that in Yellow Legacy. Like after you beat the game. I really should read the rest of that documentation. I only skimmed through it because I only skimmed through it and then don't look at the trainer stuff because I want to be surprised, which I have been pleasantly surprised. So this is nice. Once we beat the game, we can rematch the gym leaders here. Which would be nice. I'm sure they're stronger. It could be a little bit of a warm-up for when we go to Kanto. Fire up and see at some point. I should. I still have the save. I might check today. Hello, Tara? I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's the worst. Hiccup and a burp. Trying to get out at the same time. Yeah, because I'm lazy to swim over there. Alright. Okay. So. Sorry. I try to not have those coughs come out. The small ones that I can just do to the side, okay, but not the ones that also I gotta clear my throat. Apologies. Happened twice. Once today and once yesterday, I believe. But we beat all the gyms. We still gotta go through the trainers south of Blackthorn City, and then the 2 trainers in the Dragon's Den. Just so we have some extra experience, some extra levels. But I think we'll be fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get some Bueno points to get some rare candies. And then Monday we'll just go to Indigo Plateau. I'll probably get like maybe 10 or so rare candies. Because every 3 Buena points that we trade in will give us one rare candy. What was that, 30 points? I could also get her phone number too, if we don't spend those 30, if we hoard them first. But that's, you know, I'll do that, but we'll get to the end. I want us to be at least level 50. Which we probably, there's a lot of trainers on the way to the Indigo Plateau. Victory Road only has 1 trainer, which is our rival. So we'll see. I'll still do that just in case, and we'll see how much how high our level is by the time we get there. 50 minimum is what I want for everyone by the time we get there, because I think the highest vanilla wise was like 55, mid 50s, which is probably going to be similar here. So 10 rare cans would probably be fine. Maybe I'll get some more, just in case. We'll see. Hi, Tara. Thanks to you, my research is going great. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Ah, sweet Master Ball. The Master Ball is the best. It's the ultimate ball. It'll catch any Pokemon without fail. It's given only to recognized Pokemon researchers. I think you can make much better use of it than I can, Tara. Thanks. We'll save it for, I don't know, Ho-Oh or Lugia. Hi, Mom. Yes. I want to get. We've saved 54,000 Pokebucks. I just wanted to see how much we've saved. Alright, you can hold on to that, Mom. Well, we'll come back later. Maybe. Yeah. So, tomorrow and Sunday we're playing Lufia, too. Monday, we will make our first steps to Kanto and make our way to the Indigo Plateau. Yeah, but I'll probably go get some rare candies. Yeah, I'll show you what the conversion rate is for BP, Buena points, not battle points, to rare candy. Yeah, two for Ultra Balls, 2 for full restores, 3 for nuggets, 3 for rare candies, and then 5 for all the rugs. I mean, that's what they are, right? The stat enhancers. Yeah, so all I gotta do is mess around with the do some timey-wimey stuff, and then talk to Buena enough times for those. Oh shit, you're here Fridays too? You cost 1,000? Oh man, you're very cheap. I think it's like 4,000 vanilla. Oh man. Had I known, we could have gotten Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam sooner. Hold up. Whoops. Give me that Ice Beam right now. I'm gonna give it to Lantern. All right. Oh man, I didn't know you showed up Fridays too. I thought it was just Wednesdays and Saturdays. Heck yeah, man. All right. Should we real quick? It's almost 10. We'll just do this real quick. We'll see if Raiko or Entei show up. We'll only do a handful of times. Oh, wait. We can't. None of my mons are at level 40 or under. Oh yeah, we caught Suicune, by the way. He just got here. You did, actually. So we'll only do a couple of repels. So we can see if we can encounter Raiko or Entei. We tried this earlier. No luck at all. And then we went to go find Suicune at the Tin Tower, and Raiko and Entei were there. And I was like, oh man, do they actually spawn in the overworld after this? Or was I just unlucky? Which I kind of want to hope it's the first one, but it has been a long time since I played Gen 2, like Crystal version. Maybe it is after the events of the Tin Tower. Or it's a Pokemon, it's a Crystal Legacy thing. Or it's a little of everything, I don't know. Yeah, I came in with 20 max repels. Like, we'll try. Not a single attempt. Not a single one. I was like, maybe I wasn't into the grass long enough, right? That's also a thing. Or it just wasn't in the stars. And I was like, oh, last time I did this, although it might have been Heart Gold, or it might have been Heart Gold. We encountered Raiko like 3 different times. So I was like, oh man, that's cool. But, you know, nothing here so far. Really like what you've seen in the Legacy Edition. Seems like leveling's been made a bit better. Yeah, it has been. Like, it's been really great because I traded in... It's compatible with regular vanilla Crystal, which is awesome. Which is why... This is how I traded the Lucky Egg in. Like I said, the Legacy Editions don't change a lot of stuff. It keeps everything pretty much the same. It just makes it a little bit more better. The level curve has been amazing so far. Like, even without the Lucky Egg, it might take me a little bit longer, but not as long as it would have been on vanilla. Like, the only, like, big change, which is, like, quote-unquote on the big part, is Ghost and Dark type are inversed. Meaning, Ghost in vanilla is a physical type of attack, and Dark is a special type, meaning it's based on the special and the physical, respectively. Here in the Legacy, they switched it. Ghost type is a special move, and Dark type is a physical move. It makes sense here because a lot of the Dark type moves are contact moves, like Bite, Crunch, Feint Attack. Those are more contact, which would be physical. And one of the ghost moves here that's really good is Shadow Ball. It's not a contact move, so it should be special type. So that's like one of the like quote unquote big changes. I like that change. And then they've added more stuff with the narrative with the Team Rocket stuff and with Silver. Silver's starting to become less of an asshole. And you know, it's more like, huh, you know, maybe that Lance guy was right. Maybe I should, you know, care for my Pokemon. Maybe that's why you're beating me. I don't know. I gotta think about this. Giovanni shows up, which I was like, whoa, that's who the informant guy was. Yeah, that's nice things. Okay, I think I'm just unlucky. That's fine. Maybe I'll do a little trip around the world off stream. I really wanted them to pop up so I can show you guys on the Pokegear how ridiculous their movement is when they go from one place to the next. Oh well. I'll do 5 more of these and then we'll call it. It's hard to enjoy these older Pokemon games, watching them. Level grind is too much for you to play them yourself. Yeah, like I said, I don't have enough time to do all of this. It's a lot. It really is. When we do Emerald Legacy, which again, these Legacy games, all made by the same group. I'm gonna catch a full team of Zigzagoons because they have the pickup ability. Which means there's a 10%. Is it? I think it's 10% chance. There's a 10% chance from a pool of items after battle they will pick up. Once they hit 21, from that pool of items, there's a chance they can get a rare candy. It's low from that pool of items, but with the group of 6, you might get one every so often. Or we can wait until we find Pokemon that have pickup around the 20s, 21s, over that, and do that. I don't know. But for like that pickup stuff, I'll be doing that off stream because, you know, we're just going to be moving on to the main story. I think that might have been our 5th one, like, a while ago. Yeah, we'll do this last one. I think I'm just unlucky. They're probably in other places. I like Route 37 and Route 36 because you're just going through 2 different patches of grass. Alright, that's fine. We'll stop here. Okay. Hey, at least we got our 8th gym badge, so we're ready to go to the Pokemon, to Victory Road. Take on the Elite Four. Well, we gotta get there first, but, you know. The plan is we'll get there, and then we can just go. We'll see, we'll see. I think we can... Ooh, my back. I think we can... no one's on. Alright, that's fine. I think we can do that, but we'll see. There's a fair amount of trainers on the way there, so we're just gonna go from Johto to Kanto, make our way up there. I think so. When you first tried playing Pokemon for the first time, you kind of wasn't in love with the game. So you played Moon, and then you really started enjoying it more because the grind was a bit. Yeah, starting from X and Y, they make it so that when you get the EXP share, it's everyone gets half. Meaning, you beat a Pokemon, you take down a Pokemon, it drops 2,000. It's 1,000, right? Across the board for everyone. So normally it would be half for one and half for another one. Instead, that half is given to everyone. A lot of people don't like that. I do. I don't have the time to grind. I don't have the free time. So I love that change. And the other reason I like that is because I can rotate Pokemon in anytime I want. If I want the challenge and, you know, don't want strong Pokemon, I can swap them out. If I want to train Pokemon that I don't use, which we're gonna do, we'll do that. I tried doing the rotating thing here. It's still hard to do because some of these gym leaders have higher levels than I thought. Like Jasmine and Price. We got to Claire at a good range because I was expecting it now. So, you know. But we're going to go into Emerald Legacy, so we're not going to swap in as often. Because of that same thing. Once we hit X and Y, it's going to be a little more easier to swap in Pokemon whenever we want. Because of how the experience works from that gen onwards. Gen 4 we might be okay because there is a way to Gen 3 too. The Versus Seeker is a great way to rebattle trainers and get that EXP. So I could probably do that for Fire Red Leaf Green. Off-stream training, off-stream grinding, but we'll see. Not even our second month of the year, and we're about to beat our second Pokemon game. Yep. Yeah, that week off because I was sick, we would have finished this game already. Maybe be almost done with the post game. But that's okay. We already beat 2 RPGs this month. We are now on our 3rd and 4th. Lufia 2 is the other game we're doing over the weekend. So, yeah, these Pokemon. If it wasn't for the post game stuff, we would just move on to Emerald Legacy. But I want to do the post game stuff because I want to conquer Kanto with our Johto Pokemon. I am gonna decide if I want to keep Murkrow or swap him out for another Pokemon like Skarmory. I did catch Skarmory off stream. But I found Skarmory. I was like, oh man, Steel Flying would be nice. Level 35, so it's gonna be pretty quick to get him up to snuff. But we'll see. You guys will find out on Monday. I may or may not have Murkrow or Skarmory. We'll see. But for sure, once we get to later gens, it's gonna be easier to swap in and out Pokemon because of that. So, yeah, Year of RPG is going well. A lot of these are not too long handhelds, but once you get to like the console ones, like PS2, I think there's at least 5 or 6 on the PS2. It's gonna be long games. We'll see. But thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow for more Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinestrals. Also on Sunday, we'll be playing more of that. And then Monday, we'll see if we can conquer the Pokemon League. We'll see how long it takes for us to get there. If we're good on time, like if we get to there like maybe 9 o'clock or something, we'll go through the Elite Four. If not, we'll stop there and then Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll beat the game and then start branching out, expanding to Kanto. We'll see. No one's on, so I can't raid you guys. But have a great rest of your night, rest of your day, and we will see you on the next stream. Take care. Take it easy, everyone.